The Festival of Lights is just days away, and we're getting our Hanukkah menu ready with the Kosher Baker.
Yeah, start of Hanukkah just 3 days away this Sunday with 8 days to fill with love, family time, and of course, food.
So back with celebratory bites for the Festival of Lights is chef and author Paula Scheuer, better known as the Kosher Baker. There she is.
Yeah.
It is so great to see you.
I'm always happy to come back and feed you.
Yeah.
Well, we love what you bring.
Yeah, no kidding. Look at this.
Before we get into talking about and really tasting the food, talk to us about Hanukkah and the food and the meaning behind it.
Well, Hanukkah is the Festival of Lights, and it's about this wonderful miracle that happened, centuries ago, where the temple was destroyed in Jerusalem, and they only found a tiny bit of oil left. They put up the menorah there, and this tiny bit of oil, which was supposed to last one night, lasted 8 nights. So that's kind of the legend, and based on that, we have this holiday where we fry or cook or bake with oil.
Okay.
So oil is like our big cooking theme for this holiday.
Are there any specific oils that you like to use, or is oil?
I use a lot of different kinds of oil depending on what I'm cooking. So like I use olive oil in a lot of my everyday sauteing. I even bake with olive oil. I've made cookies and cakes with it as well. But my frying is typically canola oil. And like these latkes, I bake them in the oven with oil instead of frying them in a pan with all this oil. I take sheet pans, put a little bit of oil, heat them up in a high oven, and then put my latke batter. And they come out, look, they look just like completely fried latkes.
They really do. Oh my gosh, latkes are amazing.
Can I taste one?
You can definitely taste one. They're always better like right out of the pan.
They're pretty good.
And I have this like pickled applesauce, and these are from my Healthy Jewish Kitchen cookbook because I like to try to lighten up traditional Jewish food.
Oh, this is very good.
And if you're going to have a Hanukkah meal and you want to eat these donuts, which we'll talk about in a moment, I always suggest having a lighter meal instead of like heavy brisket like we like to have for a lot of holidays. Go with something light like fish. So here I've taken is like my riff
watermelon.
It does look like watermelon. It's fresh cubed tuna.
Yeah,
so these are like fresh tuna, which I've cut into 1-inch cubes, and I just marinated it so simply with olive oil. So
and what is it that you're making?
Tuna shawarma. So people typically make chicken or lamb or turkey shawarma. It's like a shredded meat that you eat in a pita with tahini. It's like a very traditional Israeli Middle Eastern dish.
A lot of times they're carving it right off, right?
Yeah, exactly. So instead I decided to try it with tuna because it would be lighter. So all I do is take this, and I buy the shawarma mix already made. And it's like turmeric and cumin and pepper. And you just kind of mix this up, and you let this sit for about 10 minutes or so.
So we're talking 3 ingredients?
Yep.
Oil, the
tuna and the shawarma spice.
And the tuna. Mix it all together.
Then, fourth ingredient is onions. I take a pan and fry up some onions for a while, and when they're brown, I throw in the tuna. Sear one side, 1 minute, turn it over, 1 minute. So literally the whole thing takes maybe 10 minutes plus the marinating time.
So it's super quick.
Right, and it kind of tastes like chicken or meat. It's really kind of meaty, and you could have this with a salad if you want it lighter, or just stick it in a pita or have it with rice. So.
And you said you recently came up with this.
I
and
literally
it's been
invented
a huge
this
hit, right?
recipe last week for a group of women from the Jewish Federation of Greater Washington. We did a trip together to Poland and Israel, so I did a Polish and Israeli menu. And this was my Israeli menu. I made pierogies, which was
so good.
Delicious.
Delicious, but too much work, but fabulous. Okay,
we have to talk about the sweets and the donuts.
So this is my kind of idea. I saw these cheese boards a lot online that were beautiful with meats and cheese, all this stuff. I was like, here's a donut board. So what I did was I made 2 different donut recipes. Both are from the Holiday Kosher Baker.
Okay.
These are my classic ones. So I have these little mini baby ones, which are so great if you want to just have something small. And also you can make bigger holes. And then the bigger ones, I used a whole wheat recipe. So yes, it's fried, but I made it a little bit healthier with the whole wheat, dough. And so then it's powdered sugar and water, and you make a glaze, and you can add any color you want. It is so simple that you don't even need a recipe for it.
Oh
you
my
whisk
gosh.
it till it gets thick enough, and then you can do all these fun things. You can buy all these decorations anywhere. And this is like a great centerpiece for a buffet in the middle of your table or your buffet. And you know what? You could make this for Christmas. You could do everything red and green.
Exactly.
And have strawberries and raspberries there, and just have some fun with it.
I have to say, Paul, I love what you do about, just kind of trying to find that balance and that moderation, but it's, all about also still, indulging maybe sometimes in the things that mean the most to you or are most worth it. But we love your cookbook here. Maybe if you've got someone who likes to cook in your family, this would be a great holiday gift idea. The Healthy Jewish Kitchen and then the Holiday Kosher Baker.
Beautiful. And real quick, We got to give people the 4 secrets to staying in shape.
People always ask me this question. Secret of the 4 S's: sweat. I exercise a lot. I run. Salad. Eat a lot of salad with things like this on top. S, be selective. Don't waste your calories on things that aren't worth the calories. And the 4th S is Spanx.
Boom.
Saves us all.
KosherBaker.com. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
One more check on your forecast coming up next.